What's up, all my little subscribers out there? We about to give y'all some real live shit from King Madden. This Anthits the franchise guru. We about to do an interview with somebody that came in our league and took that shit by storm on some real shit. Not only did he come into the league and take it by storm, he came into the league with his own flavor that we all have yet to figure out right now. You know what I'm saying? He's doing something that, you got your trendsetters and you got your trend dick riders. You know how that go. Motherfuckers dick ride. But then you got the guys that come in and run their own system, got their own scheme. We great to be talking to my Green Bay Packers coach, and which is ball coach, man.
Yo, what's good?
So, man, listen, man, you came in You came into the King Madden League. You know, he was over there at WBML with you and shit, but I think DC Hitter got you over here, right?
Yeah, that's my man, DC Hitter right there.
Man, so you came over this is your second season, full season, right? Second season right now? You came in last year before the playoff.
Yep.
All right.
Last season for the draft.
All right, so let's put it like this. We had 3 owners on this Packer team before you took it over. What's weird is not weird, but what's good is you came in, took this team over, and went right to the playoffs with them. Actually, went right to the NFC Championship with them. When you grabbed this team, the pieces that was on your team, like how most coaches come in and they want to get their own flavor in there. You came in at the time where we had the off season, so you got the draft and all that stuff. But let's talk about the pieces you had before you had your first draft in King Madden. Did you feel as though you had a pretty decent roster, or you felt like you had a lot of work to do?
Yeah, I had a pretty decent roster. I had to bench Aaron Rodgers right away.
I
had an upper team quarterback that I pretty liked with his strong arm. So
okay.
That's pretty much the only real movement. Then as far as my draft, I grabbed a couple of rookies. Like I don't like certain type of receivers he had. It looked like he had it built towards where all he did was just run.
Right.
So, like his tight ends, they couldn't catch. They could block like a mug. So,
like it was a run-heavy team. Well, one of your players was Shamari Belly. We're gonna talk about it. This is one of them situations where you transcended our league a little bit, because you got people going after these big receivers. Now, I'll tell you one thing about the members in King Madden. Speed kills. We don't care about nothing else but speed. You know what I'm saying? We could take a small receiver and make him great. Speed kills. Where you came in and you took a great speed at 6'5", 227 pounds, 91 speed, 93 acceleration. That's kind of lights out speed if you really think about his size to speed ratio. That's kind of lights out though. But the fact that you can isolate him and go do it, big receivers do, in a league where that's uncommon to us. We don't see that a lot. But you're coming over here and you're doing that, man. What's the tricks to that, man? How you know how to isolate him and get him one-on-one and then throw the 50-50 up and turn that 50-50 into a higher percentage on your end?
Hey, my thing is size matters. All the great receivers had size. You got Randy Moss, Theo, all them boys, them some big boys, And you got one-on-one matchups. Hey, all you gotta do is just throw it up top, make quarterback look real good.
Right. now you got the quarterback too over there that we big on too, man. Like, but bottom line, man, your Savion Green. This is a good quarterback right here because that 96. This is bad. Obviously, you built him more than what he really was. But let's just talk about that for a little bit. Let's talk about your pieces. We're gonna stay on the offensive side. So we already talked about your receiver, the 6'5" receiver. Then you got this quarterback right now. 75 speed. So most quarterbacks. He ain't really a runner, but he's real savvy in the pocket because I watch your games and you move around with him. Like you can sit in the pocket, but you don't necessarily run with him, but you kind of avoid a lot of shit coming at you moving in the pocket. So he's mobile. He's mobile in the pocket with that 75 speed. But he's kind of throwing the ball around. He don't just throw the ball up to that tall receiver because quiet as kept. You like that tight end too, man. What's special about that tight end?
Yeah, that's my little thing. And he couldn't catch. He had brick for hands early. He only had like a 70 catch. Like I told you, he put everything on run block. I think he like a 90 run block and all that. So for me, as far as quarterbacks, a lot of people in Madden, they like to run around with their quarterback and all
Hmm.
that other stuff. That's all fine and dandy. But me, I like to stay in that pocket. So I don't need speed for quarterback. I like to work the pocket and just, eat you up from there.
Right, right. Not only did I mean we touched on the tight ends, how you took those tight ends from blockers and made them receivers. We also got you right now with a nice running back, Reader the second. Is there something behind that name, or is that we do a lot of we change our guys' names to what we want them to be? Is this somebody you changed to Reader the third, or is this somebody that came out that's his name?
Nope. Well, actually, my quarterback, that's my stepson right
Okay,
there.
okay,
So,
Savion
you know,
Green. All right, cool.
yeah. And then the running back, that's my son.
All right,
Named after me. He's the third.
right.
You know.
All right, I do the same thing, man. I got my son playing running back, and I do it in every league over at WBML where we at. But you know what? That make the game fun for us, us gamers, man. Like this is a hobby. We love the sport. Not only talking about the sport, man. Let's talk about a little bit off the mat, man. Like, I mean, your PSN name is Ball Coach, man, and can't come to find out you actually coach these sports, man. You just got out of basketball practice. We know you coach football. You sent me some flicks of that. Can you answer this? It's two things to Madden that I say. I say you got Madden itself, playing the game of Madden, and then you got actually being a coach and understanding, which is football IQ. Understanding that. How does your coaching and your football knowledge help you in the game of Madden?
Yeah, I'm be honest with you. Football, I know more. I know more about basketball as far as coaching than football. Football, I'm still like an understudy. Like
Right.
I'm not the head coach in football, so I ain't gonna get on here and lie. I'm like, oh, I'm this great coach and all that. So I'm still learning my way through as far as football is
Hmm.
concerned. So, but I know the game for
Right.
real because I love my Redskins to death. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and that was one of my issues. That's why I didn't want to come over here the last couple of times when you was asking me. I was like, if you got the skins,
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right.
die skins fan, right?
Now you say
What's
you.
so funny?
Go ahead. My
Hold on
bad.
one second though. But what's so funny is this green got the same colors and they look just like our football team jerseys. So yeah,
Oh yeah, I saw that picture. I actually got a picture of that. Ain't that the picture you sent me, right? I'm gonna throw that on a hard knock and say, yeah, you right, you right. But look, you say you're an understudy kind of at coaching, but like I say your IQ is everything in here, and this is just to throw your little shout out though. But like your style of play, man, you got your different type of gamers. You got your gamers that come on here and just play Madden. What I mean by that is just roll out those bombs, just they all over the place. But you're methodical, bro. I've watched you put a drive together where you had to win it in the last seconds, kick a 40 plus yard field goal. I think it was like a 56-yard one earlier this year with him calling timeout and icing you. But the methodical drive of you moving the ball up the field, knowing that's all you had to get. Not a lot of people can play calm in these situations, but your offense and your defensive scheme, that's scheme, bro. That don't have nothing to do with just being a Madden player. That's scheme. You have a scheme, you stick with it. So if it's scheme, that means it's getting coached. That means you're coaching this team that you put out there on that field. So I think you discredited yourself a little bit by saying you're just a football understudy because you're doing a hell of a job coaching the fuck out of your team because you're frustrating a lot of my members in this league. Now, with that being said, a little shout out to you. Let's talk about how you got your ass to the NFC Championship last year, and the one thing that we all can't stand you with. What's up with this? We call you Block Sheddies. That's your nickname in our league, man. We about to play Block Sheddies right now. Niggas got songs and everything about you. Block Sheddy. This, cause that's a little. We had to keep him in it. You got your own shit on defense. Block Sheddies. Block Sheddy. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on, man? How you play with the D line like that, man?
man, I don't know, man. It's just that when I first started, I normally used to play with my middle linebacker in all the matches.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to always just roam the middle of the field and pick you off every day. But this one, I was like, let me try something different. A lot of people like to throw in this league, so I
Mm-hmm.
say, you know what? Let me just rush the passes. Don't give them that time. Because if
Right.
you can't give them no time, you know what I'm saying? That deep ball, that's what everybody looking for. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? So you get that pressure on them, and hey, everything go out the window after that.
I'm saying, man, when you talk about that pressure, man, you playing with this guy, Lamar Odom Jr., man, and we going to just sit here and talk about this real fast. This guy, I mean, shit, we talking about 2 seasons. You came in last year, and your stats is looking like 21 and a half sacks last year. Now, this is the crazy shit. Those 21 and a half sacks, I can say more than 95% of those sacks was you. You did that, you know what I'm saying? Then you come in this year, 26 and a half sacks. I mean, this is a lot of sacks, man. You down there 50 sacks in 2 seasons with one player that you're controlling. Not a lot of people can sit here and do that, but we got people. We trying to figure it out, man. We trying to. I've been in practice like, why the fuck can't I get off, man? How is he block shedding like that? I ain't gonna give you a secret out. I think I figured that shit out, but I ain't gonna give you a secret out because it's what you're doing. It's not the actual what you're doing as while you using him. It's what you're doing behind that shit that make it so hard. But we're gonna leave that alone. Us good Madden players know what the fuck you're doing. Just know that. But we're gonna leave that alone, and we're gonna talk about you took this team to the NFC Championship, and you was 2 seconds away, my boy. 2 seconds away from playing in your first Super Bowl over here. First year and first Super Bowl. Can we talk about that catch that fuckback made, man, and the emotions you went through after that catch?
I still to this day I'm so sick. I mean, man, I don't even know what I was thinking for one. Like, he needs a touchdown.
Yeah.
Why am I not breathing?
Right.
But I said, this is what I said. And then what happened was he went and got a delayed game.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like,
that should be the runoff. That should be the 10-second runoff right there.
10-second runoff.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, even after that, I was like,
uh-huh.
He went and got the daggone thing, and I accepted it, and that was my fault. But then I said, you know what? I'm going to play the defense that got me there. Got in that defense, and damn if he didn't make a great catch with like 3 rammers around him. I said, oh,
man, let's just be. Yeah, he got hit too, but let's just be real, man. That shit. If you was in that moment 10 times in a row, that only happens one time. You know what I'm saying? He made it. He made a great call, but this interview ain't about him. This interview is about the emotions you went through. You really went through it because you changed your game tag. I still can't believe that catch. So, but what did that make you feel like? You know what I mean? Because you over there in the NFC, y'all got some hitters over there, man. Like the NFC division is serious. And the showcase over there is looking kind of like that matchup is either you, the Bears, or the Rams right now. And you came into this year and you kind of rocked your division all year long. I don't know if you lost on your own or forced losses or whatever happened, but the Bears ended up taking over that division, which made you play on the road in your first playoff game. And in this game, you started off, it was a tough game. I mean, you kicked field goals a lot in this game, and you did what you usually do, which is make somebody turn the ball over, and you capitalize off of that. But again, you was in one of those moments again with a minute plus on the clock. Your opponent gets the onside kick. He only down 2 points, and he got the ball. The ball is in his hands. And let me ask you this. Most people in that moment will be playing in prevent defense, but you wasn't. You still was sticking to your formula, man. Why do you trust that formula so much?
I don't know. It's just something about that defense, man. I love it. I just love it. Like, you know, if I get the pressure on them early, then you want to throw it short.
Uh-huh.
If you want to throw it short, we playing underneath cover.
Exactly.
So,
now y'all heard y'all those that's watching, you heard him. I didn't say it. He gave his formula. I was gonna keep that a secret. I understand what he actually doing. You ain't got time to look down the field for a 40-50 yard bomb at all. And then if you throw any underneath shit, he's sitting right there playing that shit. So, but man, you moved on from that game. You won that game with an interception and ran the clock out, man, which was a big game for you. You off into the divisional round. You probably, I don't know, you either gonna meet the Giants or I forgot who else over there. You got the Giants, and you got the who else over there in that division that you guys see? Who had the first 2 NFC games over there? Anyway, it looked like it's a showdown between the Bears. You got the Giants and the Cowboys. They ain't played yet, but somebody else did play over there. Oh yeah, y'all two did. Y'all two played. All right, so yeah, so you the third. Which was the third seed over there? You the third seed over there. All right, so you gonna be waiting on either the winner out of the you going go see the Cowboys. You going right to the Cowboys. You going right to the Cowboys? Nah, whoever win out of that Cowboys Giants game is going to play Young Hood. Oh, nah, you're right. If the Cowboys win, the Cowboys got to see the cow. Yeah, yeah. If the Cowboys win, he gonna have to see the Rams, and then you'll have to play Young Hood. And if it's vice versa, I think it was vice
Hey, it
versa.
don't matter either.
Right, either.
Either matchup is gonna be good
Hmm.
because the Bears, me and him, we split last year, and even when I swept them the year before, they both was real tough
Tough
games.
games,
So you
yeah.
know, I ain't never played the Bears and just whooped them. He tough competition, man. He good using. So yeah.
Now, I mean, since you've been over here in this league, man, I gotta ask this. We ask all our members and shit, man. Tell me your the positives. What you like about this league? What stands out about this league that maybe don't stand out in the other leagues you in?
Well, my man Hitter, he always was we worked together, right? So,
Right.
that's my man. So he was always raving about this league. I was like, man, man, I got to free up a league. So I freed up a league. I was like, man, get me in there whenever you get a chance. Just go ahead and get me in that joint. So then I get in and come to find out it's the league that you've been asking about. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, but it's good competition. I like the competition, man.
Right.
Cause like I said, looks like I tell my kids that I coach. You get better by playing against the best.
Hmm.
So and this league got some tough competition. So
It's
that's what I like about it.
Yeah, some hitters over here, man. I mean, you got Lamar Odom Jr. Had in the NFC for MVP. I mean, of the entire league. What he finished like third or something like that? I think second, third. I mean, first defensive player to do that, and any of my leagues, I haven't seen nobody do that shit ever. But man, look, man, you doing your thing, man. You balling hard over here, man. Let's close that chapter right now to get that Super Bowl out there. Like last year, the Rams said it was the revenge tour. I think that's kind of a good quote for you right now, the revenge tour. I hope you on that big mission right now to make some things happen, man. Who would you say? Would you say you and the Bears have a rival right now?
Yeah, yeah. I say me and the Bears, and I say me and the Bears and me and the Rams. And what's
Right,
funny about me and the Rams, win what WBML. He the Cowboys,
right.
so and I'm the Skins. So yeah, we had to play that same night that I lost to him in the NFC Championship, and I was pissed.
All
And
right.
then I lose to him again by one possession.
Oh
Like
man.
I was sick, man. I was just sick that whole entire night.
But I tell you one thing, he one of our best players, man, and most people can't even sit here and say what you say. Most people don't sit here and give him the games. He kind of like put people away right away. And yeah, I tell you one thing, I know for a fact that's my man. When you on the schedule, those palms get sweaty and he get locked and loaded because he know he ready to get into a dog fight, man. But I just want to tell you, man, listen, I appreciate you joining my league, man. I hope I got you forever. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna do this every year. We got you over there in real draft. You got your Redskins, my boy. What's going on with that? I know you ain't like that. You ain't like that Kirk Cousins situation, but hey, it's called real draft for a reason, man. What you gonna do over there? And again, here's the funny thing. Everybody that's in your division right now and King Madden, you got to see them boys again over there. You got Young Hood, he got the Eagles, and Big Quadir, he got the Giants, man. So you kind of stuck with the same competition. You got to play that over again over there, man. Some big things. A lot of our big players got the ass teams because it was designed that way. We gonna pick the teams with the worst records to better develop them and get that draft pick. So just a little bit on real draft, man. I don't know, you know where you picking at, what pick you got?
I ain't really care about what pick I got because my thing is any league that I get in, I always want my skins.
Right,
Like I'm a skins diehard. I'm a diehard skins fan.
right,
I've every time I play, man, I always want my skins. I don't
right,
care how they look, how sorry they are. But the only thing is with me is I've always been good at Madden, so I always get like the bottom picks in
right.
the games and all. So draft pick don't matter to
Don't
me.
matter, right, right. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: in real draft, that shit matter. We draft the rookies. As you can see, we got the whole league watching the combine right now. We do, you get a lot of these guys make these rookie leagues and shit. They download these rosters and shit like that. We get the real information ourselves, man. Me and Mike Tillman, we actually put a lot of work into this league. So this great be your first time in it. DC first time in it too, but it's lights out, man. Like we draft from a spreadsheet, and the way we do this thing is kind of different. different, man. So it's gonna keep your attention completely. And then once you get into all that, it's the competition level is there, man. So I mean, listen, man. Like I said, I'm glad you joined my league, man. I'm hoping I can get out of that AFC and I'll be sitting on there in that Super Bowl waiting on you, my boy. I hope it end up like that, because I owe you one. You knocked my ass off last year. I'm on your head right now. I need that win back. All them damn fumbles and but look, that's the whole thing too, man. You were sitting there comfortable as hell. He got you jumping all sides. You got that aggressive shit on, and you like, fuck it. Sooner or later I'm gonna get a turnover, man. And that's what got you that win in that Falcons game. That pick, scoop, and score, man. So the shit you doing, man. I tell you one thing, yo. I seen a lot of people like, football copycat sport, bro. There's a lot of people I seen amongst our league, trying to run that D the way you running and shit, man, and it ain't figured out yet. And every time we think we figured it out when we on offense and we playing against you, all right, I got it figured out. It shows us it ain't there yet. Because I mean, last year in the NFC Championship, you got 3 sacks in a row. You by yourself. Remember that shit? Yo, that shit was nuts. It's like big thing, man. And not a lot of people doing that, because you know why? People not comfortable with doing that, because if you playing with the D line, you're allowing your computer AI to be everything else for you on the back end of it. So in that moment, that's like being in free practice, you know what I'm saying? Because the computer, I can manipulate the computer better than I can manipulate some humans. But you like, fuck it, man, I'm on that D line, I'm gonna do what I do. So man, keep that shit up, man, because you got half the league, matter of fact, more than half the league trying to figure that shit out right now, man. And this Anthits the franchise guru, man. I just brought y'all the ball coach, man. Yeah, and guess what, Schmut? I know your bitch ass listening. We just took him from WBML. We got him at King Madden, and pretty soon he gonna put that hashtag death row up in your league, dog. Just know that shit coming, my boy. And anything you want to say before we get up out of here, bro? I appreciate your time, man, with this interview, man, and good luck in the playoffs, bro.
I ain't got too much. Like I said, I ain't big on trash talking. Like I let my stick work talk.
Right.
That's a good stuff. So, hey, hopefully I can get up out of there, get in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. Shit, let that thing go, man. Appreciate that shit, bro. Holla at you.